right now we are going to do the thoracic spine, or T-spine. And when I ask this patient if he can please come forward and look that way. We want to place it right at the center. A little towards me, please. Right there. So the central ray will be T7. Right at the middle, what we're going to do here, we want to show this patient as close as possible. We're going to place the central ray T7. There has to be coordination. It's about, I would say, like you measure. I measure it with my hand like this, so I know that it will be all the thoracic there. For the placement, I cannot place it on top of the patient, so what I will do, I will open my bokeh and I will measure the same. I measure with my hand side to side. I will measure my bokeh and I will place my marker. Like in this case, I will place the right marker on the right side of the corner top to avoid any area of interest. The placement marker placement to avoid any position of the marker on the area of interest. These particular positions, they are for compression fractures or subluxation, sometimes scoliosis. But scoliosis have their specific way of positioning, but it's about the same. For the AP, 40 SID, I will use 80 kP and 40 MAS. In this particular position, you need to see from T1 to T12. So I will coordinate from C7 all the way to L1. So pretty much you have to be in this area about like an inch over the shoulder, and central ray T7, and then will be the rest down all the way to L1. So pretty much it has to be all top to bottom. It's difficult to do it that way because we don't have a light field, but then for the AP, the area of interest, we have to see the intervertebral joint spaces, the spinous process, the transverse process. Very important, you should use your breathing technique. So you're gonna ask your patient to breathe in and then breathe out. Hold it, and when you breathe out, you will expose. So, and that will be also AP. Now we're gonna move forward to the lateral. So I'm gonna ask my patient to turn around facing that way. You're gonna place it right at the center. Usually these positions are better to do it supine. I'm doing it erect because the purpose, you can do it erect as well. It depends on your patient, but I think it's easier to do it that way, like standing up, if your patient allows it. So I will place my patient right at the center and the middle. And we wanna make sure that the spine is aligned, that the feet are straight up, facing that way. And we wanna ask our patient to put the arms up. So if you can please put your arms up. That way, that's fine. About there. I want to place those marker on the left side. So you can place it the back in the front so you have the right spot. And we have to do it a little bit forward, please. So we need to make sure that the spine is at the middle of the bokeh, and then that is everything is superimposed to have a trilateral. The arms are out of the way. Central ray will be T7. So something that I do to make sure that is proper, I go with the RP right in the center, and it will be T7 about there. So you're gonna make sure that the light field is above the shoulder, and then you have it all the way at the end. And this, you can relax your shoulders. For this particular position, we use the breathing technique, AF40 SID. The pedicles, they should be in profile, and the intervertebral foraminals, they will be there as well. Then we're going to move forward to the LPO position. Then also the central ray is T7, so I'm going to ask our patient to move. It will be, for this position, LPO, it will be 70 to 75 degrees from ER, or 20 from lateral. So I want to ask him to rotate a little bit this way. Now, something very important in this position is that you are going to have the light field on the outside. Then you want to ask your patient to put his arm up about there, and this shoulder down to have the proper position. So it should be about there. So this position, they will have the C joints from the upside, or the right C joints. The spinal column, they should be perpendicular, and again, our central ray is T7. So when you have your collimation field, you have to make sure it kind of looks a little bit odd when you position this particular one, because the light field is here. So there should be the central ray about here, and make sure that you have enough light all the way to the shoulder to avoid any clipping. And you should put your marker. I will put it on the bucky, because is no way to put it there. Or something that is also good, you have your light field. So because you are doing a LPO, is for the upside joints from the right side, you can like put the marker, the right marker that way, or you can make sure with the collimation field you hold the line here, and the other line should be here, right? So you will kind of measure it, even though you cannot see it from there. You can like follow just the line and kind of make an imaginary straight line to be able to place it properly. Or you can put it the left side right about, we say us collimation field ending right here. So you will put us place a marker right at the corner right there. So that would be a way for you to put your marker, or you just put it electronic. On this position, the intervertebral, these spaces are open. That's the main purpose of this particular position. And the downside to the wall is that the LPO position. But you see the right C joints. And also, you can relax, thank you. You will also do expose on expiration. And if also you have to, you don't see your, you make your IOP and your lateral and your LPO, but you see that it's not complete, then you have to do the swimmers when you are not able to see all the space between the vertebrae, or is anything missing. Also, it's important to mention, if you have a patient who have broad shoulders, you have to, on the lateral, you have to angle a little bit. It's according to the patient. Could be 3 to 5 cephalite on the lateral, or even could be up to 10 to 15, but it goes, depends on your patient. I think that's it. Thank you.